Hello, podcasters. My name is Eran Thomson, and something you'd never be able to guess about me just by looking is that I've almost died 47 times. That's right, 47 times. More on that in a minute. For now, let me just share with you that I'm a writer, a director, a creative director, and a founder. And some people know me as the Joy Pusher. It's my nickname, moniker, personal brand. And if you want to know more about what the Joy Pusher is and means, you can check out this video up here. I'll put a link to it. Or you can find a link to it on my website, which is eranthomson.com. This video that I'm making right now for you is to help us decide if I might be a fit to appear as a guest on your podcast, which I'd really like to do. So I've been on a lot of podcasts lately, and you can listen to some of the episodes I've recorded with other people on my website. And to give you kind of a brief rundown of some of the things we could talk about, they include my career as a screenwriter and director, about storytelling, especially as it relates to comedy, which is my wheelhouse. We could also talk about commercial creativity. So this is things like writing, copywriting, advertising, design, photography. I'm also doing free portfolio reviews for creative professionals. So if you happen to have a show that speaks to that audience, this could be really interesting for them. I'm also the founder of a business called PowerProv, which is a corporate training business that takes the fundamental philosophies of long-form improvisation, as you may be familiar with them from a comedic context, and transplants them from the stage to a corporate environment to help teams collaborate, communicate, innovate, feel better about themselves and each other. It's really powerful work, and most of the shows that I've been on where I've been able to talk about that, we can play around, we can leave some real tangible ideas and suggestions for listeners to try out and experiment with that could potentially have a profound impact in their lives. So that's a great topic for us as well. Another thing that people have been enjoying conversating with me about is Song Saga. Song Saga is the music and storytelling game that my partner and I invented during COVID. It's selling pretty well. It's super fun. If you like talking shit and listening to music with your friends, then you're going to love Song Saga. You play it with a music app like Spotify or Apple Music. So we could play the game on your show and maybe even give a copy away to one of your listeners as a prize. So that's another thing. And then lastly, as promised, we could talk about the 47 times I've almost died. I'm actually writing a book about it right now called A Laugh-Threatening Situation. So if that made you chuckle even a little, you'll probably like the stories. In the book, there are going to be 50 stories, 47 of them true, and 3 fake ones about how I might have almost died, and the readers will have to try and guess, and we're going to do some sort of crazy prize to whoever can guess all 3 correctly, if anyone even can. So there's links to all this stuff on my website. I encourage you to go there, have a click around. You're going to find all kinds of interesting things. There might even be other things there that you feel like we could talk about that I haven't mentioned in this video. I'm very open to following your lead here. And if you're open to the idea of exploring whether I might be a fit for your show, then I'm absolutely down to organize an inspirational chat that I think you and your listeners will really love. Hit me up on Podmatch, Matchmaker FM, or use the contact form on my site. Thanks so much for watching. I look forward to connecting with you. Happy podcasting.